Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind here playing as mighty Portugal. So we are currently involved in a war in Southeast Asia. The British attacked the Annamese, which triggered the Ming, which triggered, a mess. So we're dealing with that. The Ottomans are fighting Russia, which is why there was no coalition war last episode. Looks like the Russians are going to lose, as expected, and the Ottomans can no longer join a coalition versus us. On the other hand, we can't attack anything for 7 or so more years. So probably I don't expect any other wars this video, other than ones the British keep pulling me into. I'm still continuing my pursuit of trying to get an industrial powerhouse and institutions, but there's nothing, obviously, I can do without wars. Instead, we'll just boost our trade income even higher. That and watch as everybody inevitably leaves the coalitions versus me because they're too terrified of actually fighting. Oh, and upgrade everything because we have way too much money. This is going to take a while. There needs to be a faster way. Yeah, enter key doesn't work here. No, we do for colonist. I should put somewhere, shouldn't I? Maybe I should put it in Japan somewhere. I mean, I was upgrading Iberia, right? See, the sheer amount of counting houses we have to build is a little bit disgusting. I can probably safely say that this is one of the largest empires I've ever created, and it's definitely the richest in terms of build everything everywhere I've ever gotten. My British Empire was huge too, but this Portuguese one is ridiculous. Because if I ever run out of anything, which I'm doing now, I can of course develop all my colonial nations, which I'm also doing. And Mexico alone has tons of valuable resources. On the other hand, we've managed to blow half of our savings. Almost. Ugh, my hand's getting tired from clicking so much. There's gotta be an easier way to do this. Switch to my other hand. It's just so slow. The game has hit that point where it takes forever to calculate stuff. There we go, we're finally running out of money. Finally, I say, after clicking for what, 2-3 minutes straight now? Sorry for it not being entertaining, but for you guys probably want to see that I'm actually using my money well rather than sitting around. I'm going to try for a world conquest eventually. Gotta remember to min-max everything, and that does include income. Probably, actually, I should have been spending it as I got it, but whatever. Back to the war. Actually, no, we're not at the war. We're going to do colonization. That's what we were doing. You are a highly undeveloped province in the middle of Iberia. Let's colonize you. And let's also get some absurd amount of money from my burgers again. Oops, was that the guy sieging an Encore? No. And I now have a cat. Hello, kitty. What do you want? Just had a flying leap of a cat arrive, so... That's the cat for you, though. Shows up and is cute and adorable whether you want them to or not, because they are cats. I sure hope Great Britain ends this war soon. Because while not being able to attack anybody is annoying, being stuck in a war that your ally starts is even more annoying. I don't even want to be in this fight, and I am. Bavaria has left the military coalition. You know, one thing I should probably consider is seeing if I can buy stuff from people. I doubt it, though, considering pretty much everybody hates me. I might be able to buy the coal province from these guys, though. Depends if I want to fork up like 80,000 or just kill them once I get, once I lose my regency. In 7 more years, in probably, what, another 2 episodes, you wager? I'd say another 1 at least. At least the coalition's collapsing. Of course, with the negative 400 aggressive expansion for conquering into the HRE, nothing ever's gonna happen there. At least as time goes on, Sweden's less likely to want to kill me. Not that I'm sure that's a huge accomplishment, considering Sweden has, what, like a fourth of the military I have? Less. Like an eighth. 7th or 8th. How are those rebels again? Ah, right there. Surprised we're so negative in prestige, though. I guess it's the counter-revolution is just killing our prestige. Oh, really shouldn't be penalizing me for the counter-revolution, be considering I cannot attack the Revolutionary War target, whether I want to or not. Frustrating. Looks like the Ming are going to be dumb enough to pick a fight with me without a general. We'll see, though. They are going to outnumber me. Oh, they actually have superior morale. And discipline. As I said, Portugal is not a military nation, and it is very apparent late game. Which is why you crazy person who was telling me to try and conquer the world as Portugal are crazy, because Portugal is not the nation to try and do that. Unless you get off to a really good start. Which I didn't. Come on, Great Britain, you must realize now it's going to be tough. Oh, never mind. Great Britain has arrived with 65,000 troops. This war is going to be going on for a while. Oh, that's probably why the Ming have equivalent morale to me. They are probably a tech ahead of me. Yep. Wondering how they caught up so quickly. Answer is they didn't. They just got a tech level. Which means, unless I'm careful, I could theoretically lose these fights. And I'm going to lose this one, actually. Yep. Where are you retreating to? Wow. I don't know if it shows up on your guys' screen, but the game just lagged when it tried to calculate that retreat route. At least it didn't automatically stack like my army like it likes to do. It's a shame, though. You can't use the pretense of nationalistic rebels to declare war on the country. Sort of like, you know, World War I. Oh yes, I moved a fleet down here, didn't I? Hunt enemy fleets in South China Sea. That should wipe out any Chinese military. in the ocean, navy in the ocean. Probably get some of their military too if they're not careful. Other than that, we just need this tech level. This is where Defender of the Faith is hurting a little bit. 5% isn't much, but when you've held it for the majority of the game, that's 5% more military points needed. I really need Great Britain or Austria around. Well, I could probably win one fight against the Ming. I'm not sure I could survive that with an inferior attack right now. Gotta last till August of this year, these two armies. Dutch separatists, great. Luckily it's during a war, so I can actually march through and take out those separatists without a navy. It always feels a bit stupid to build a navy to go squash rebels. War with Sweden could occur. Is Sweden going to try and form the coalition versus me? Here come the Chinese. And I can't do anything about it for another couple months. Well, I could, but I don't know if I want to lose that many troops. You know what, let's attack while they're occupied. It is a hill, so we do get a bonus. Plus they can't seem to figure out how to move their troops into that territory. Until I'm pretty much already starting the fight. There we go. Stack wipe. That was a good fight, actually. It's great. Great Britain's trying to retake my fort of Malacca. This is the problem with good forts, is they're hard to retake. There we go. Finally. Now we can squash them. We will go... virtually all the same, aren't they? We'll go drill? No, we'll do mixed order because we're going offense all the time anyway. Pretty much no one is attacking our armies directly, so... The issue is obviously right now my army is very weak. My navy is struggling a little bit actually to beat the Chinese navy. Oh, I'm actually going to lose that naval battle. Impressive defense, China. They had a good, really good general. 4-3-3-3? 4-3-3. Okay, yeah. Let's see. It does. Yep, we're up to 7 powerhouses, and we need 1 institution. Oh, that's pretty much what we're at. We have pretty much no hope of getting the rest of these. Sleepless in Seattle would be lovely if I could put my capital in Seattle, which I can't. It might be one of those achievements you have to play without forming a colonial nation. Or you have to start in Europe to form it. Actually, I have to own the province first off. Which I don't. China, of course, does. Oh, finally Ormuz fell. We're actually losing battles, forts now. Although I would love to see Great Britain and Austria actually siege things that matter rather than their own agendas. Great Britain has way too many troops to siege that fort. They could get away with 24 there. Game is super laggy right now. Come on, let's get another heroic victory versus the Ming. Well, maybe we're not going to get another victory versus the Ming at this rate. Nope. Let's say we aren't. On the other hand, I should be able to stop the army from being destroyed, but that's not too very useful. Savoyard, the separatists, apparently. And apparently these are Protestant zealots that are occupying one of my electors' territories. Not so good. Ooh, we don't want them to obviously convert or be forced to convert to Protestantism, otherwise they're going to lose their elector status. And then I'll just make things harder for me. No hope of passing reforms. Okay. Big battle here, maybe? Or they're actually going to attack Austria first, aren't they? And be absolutely annihilated. Okay, I'm fine with that. Austria has superior morale to me, it appears. Nope, I have slightly superior. The Golden Era is carrying us. Surprised that my prestige is so low, though. That counter-revolution is nasty. I just gotta imagine how unstable it makes the rest of Europe, let alone me, who's reasonably stable. Or the rest of the world, to be honest. Surprised the Ming haven't collapsed. Or do they not get a penalty for that? Oh, I have to be in Europe. It has to be in Europe. So, countries like the Ottomans should be slightly less stable, though. Yeah. Still not going to stop them. Because it's the AI Ottomans who are very stable, even when they lose their lucky nation status. Oh, the navies are back at it once more. Still losing ship after ship. Just why Labrador and Portuguese Louisiana have ships that are just sitting there, I do not know. They do. Or, sorry, armies that are sitting there. Maybe they've tried to get transport ships there and they've been killed, but seems unlikely. Oof. How many more provinces do we have to convert? Ay, ay, ay. At least France is looking slightly less reformed. Oh, there we go. We'll take a hit on innovation. At this point, innovation's not going to change the game for us. Really should get this offensive for the siege ability thing, though. Really need to keep a better eye on my troops. I'm just losing too much to attrition. Come on, Great Britain, please end the war. Let there be peace. Where is your army run off to now, Great Britain? Oh, there it is. Revolutionaries in Gujarat. Because they're at war with Russia and Persia. Wait a second. How are they at war with Russia and Persia, but the Ottomans are... So Persia's at war with the Ottomans. Oh, okay, Pasai, not Persia. Ah, that makes sense. The Ottomans are beating both Russia and Persia on their own. Rather impressive, actually. I know what my problem is with my colonial nations now. I'm an idiot. I took off one of my diplomats from own subject countries. So their opinions of me have been going down steadily over the last several episodes. Own subject countries. Gotcha. Should solve a good portion of the issue. Other thing that would solve it is actually having prestige. Okay, finally peace in our time in Indochina. Great Britain wins. The Ming and Annamese lose. Good. Can I potentially buy land from a Japat? Specifically this one province. I doubt it, but you never know. Nope. Other provinces nearby and feeling threatened. That makes sense. That makes complete sense, despite how frustrating it is. Is there any other coal I can use? Huh. I have 8. Huh. Guess I'm just crazy. I'd get 1 if I annexed Austria, but I wouldn't manage to annex them before the end of the game. I don't think we're going to get this unless something drastically changes. I don't think there are any, well, there are some in the New World. I don't know if developing into my colonial nation would count, though. We can try. Just says in my empire. As far as I'm aware, so. Don't do that. There's one down there. But they've already got it, but they don't have any buildings. But you can't build buildings while you're promoting settlement growth with a colonist? Wait a second, this is weird. Okay. We're developing this one, right? I shouldn't waste it, should I? What else am I developing? No, that's no help. Yep, you can't build a building while your colonist is promoting growth. That is a strange issue. That is a very strange issue. I don't understand the logic behind that. Okay, well, anyhow, the war is over. We still don't have a ruler for another 4 years, so I'm going to stop here. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.